Man, this better be the Drake we get on this Iceman little bullshit. Southside. Oopa. Enough of this John, fellas. Enough of music. Off to another gig. There's a lot of fucking traffic on the road. I'm doing the classic shenanigan of you're all chilling on that roadside. I'm gonna chill on this one until I can get a cheeky little, you know what I mean? Oh my God. It's a little too greedy for me, brother. I'm gonna be even greedier, fellas. But yeah, fuck. Oh, this brother fell asleep on the wheel, dog. I'm being too greedy, fellas. I think I'm being way too greedy. Oh, this guy's nice. This is a nice little gentleman right here, fellas. Oh my goodness. Thank you, brother. Amen. Let me give you a salute, brother. Whoo! I gotta give this guy a tip. Send me your number. Send me your PayPal, brother. Oh my goodness, we just finessed our way. I think we just cut our fucking losses by like 15 minutes. But that's Gucci Ducci. We're in a good spot now. Bro, there's people that are even greedier than I was. Okay, there's people going on this side of the road. They're still fucking going. I'm gonna be the guy that's gonna fall asleep at the wheel. I'm gonna let people get in now. If someone wants to get in front of me, I'm not gonna be that guy. Cause I just did that, you know what I mean? You can't be that guy and like, you can't be the guy that cuts traffic, like you go all the way to the end and then you cut traffic and then you get annoyed if people do that right in front of you. You know what I mean? Like you can't do that. I think that's like an unwritten rule. Like you even have to give a little space if someone wants to dive bomb in front of me. You guys get me, right? So yeah, going to another gig. We had a gig yesterday. It went well. There was a couple of guys that were sort of heckling for some odd reason, but I think I dealt with them pretty well. So that's good. I feel like I've been getting really comfortable dealing with the people that are part of the show, but they're not being part of the show in the normal, the way they should be sort of way. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, the Madrid bit worked. I think I had a lot of laughs where I thought people would laugh, right? But at the same time, oh shit, the microphone is far away. But at the same time, right, I had a couple of changes that I have to do. Like the tienes miedo part, right? If you speak Spanish, if you speak Portuguese, I think if I say tienes miedo, people are gonna laugh at that regardless, because it's fucking hilarious, right? The thing is, I said it and then I just normally translate it afterwards, and I think the magic sort of lost it. You know what I mean? I think we lost a little bit of the magic of the punchline. So what I thought was, I say tienes miedo, right? I keep that in, but I say tienes miedo. If there's any people who speak Spanish/Portuguese, they're gonna understand it. But at the same time, I'm just gonna say, which translates to, are you scared, little bitch-ass boy? That's what I'm gonna translate it to. You know, I'm even thinking of just adding a shit ton of things. You know, are you scared, little bitch-ass Portuguese little boy, far away from your country, little pussy-ass boy, scared of going 150? Like, this is an exaggeration, but you get me, right? Sort of thing. That's what I was thinking. I think that could work really well. I think that I also made a change. Oh, another like change, because the last punchline, right? The thing of me saying, someone report this guy to Uber, and I'm like, no, someone fucking report this guy to the police, right? I think it works, but the last punchline, which is the one that I say, fuck that, let's report this guy to the police, right? I think the punchline, the build up to the grand finale of the punchline didn't really work that well, but I'm gonna try it again. I feel like, because the thing is with that joke, because I started the joke and then I had to stop it to fucking entertain the hecklers, right? So I feel like we got kind of lost in translation, if you know what I mean, right? So yeah. Let me just down this fucking milk, fellas. Give me a second. Guys, like, these protein milks are so broken. Like, 25 fucking grams of protein, fellas. I just downed 25 grams of protein. Do you know how crazy that is? The other day, I got home at like 1 a.m. and I didn't have dinner. Brother, I picked up, there's like the Mimosa, which is this brand. Shout out Mimosa, brother. They also do this like white milk, because this is chocolate milk. They do this white milk version of this, which is 1 liter, 100 grams of protein. Fellas, when I tell you that I probably drank like 75 grams of protein that night, just off of a fucking sippy cup of milk. You know, that's crazy. That's wild. That's rad. How they say it, rad, brother. Let me think. What are we gonna speak about today, fellas? Jesus fucking Christ, my feet hurt from just doing this. And this is amazing, the fact that I have like an automatic car, but golly, bro, the fact that I have to constantly stop, drive. This is a fucking workout, man. Anyway, bro, I'm getting so sore, bro, Jesus Christ. I'm getting so sore, jeez Louise, man. Holy schnitzel. Golly, fellas. What are we gonna... Oh, you know what we can speak about today? Shit barbers, man. Horrendous barbers. Everyone knows a shit barber. Everyone has had a shit barber. Everyone has had the experience of having a terrible barber. A barber that you go there once and you're like, this is the greatest barber to ever touch the earth. I have never had anyone who fucking cut my hair in such a delicate way. This is the haircut. The first time you go there. The second time you go there, you're like, little downgrade, but it's alright. Everyone has off days. You know, even LeBron had an off night. You know? Even LeBron has an off night. It's okay. It's fine. It's fair game. You know what I mean? Oh my God! Look at all these people just abusing the people here who don't enhance respect on the road, man. You gotta fight for your position on the road, fellas. If you don't fight for your position on the road, who's gonna fight for your position on the road, fellas? Anyways, we all have off nights, okay? But then you go a third time to this barber, right? You go a third time to this barber. And what happens? You get a shitty haircut. You get something that you show him a picture and he just does whatever the fuck he wants to do. So you leave the barber thinking to yourself, what just happened? Did this really just happen? Because you went there once, it was amazing. You went there twice, it was mediocre. The third time, it was basically terrorism. A Taliban was cutting my fucking hair, you know? So then I start thinking to myself, because this is the cycle, right? You go there a fourth time because you're thinking to yourself, there's no way, like this is clearly something happened that day, right? So you give him another chance. Same fucking buffoonery, but it's a little bit better. So you're like, oh, maybe there's something here. There's something here, you know? But then you go there a fifth time. I don't even know in which time we're at right now. And all of a sudden, fucking 6 months have passed and you've gone to the same barber every single time. So now you're thinking to yourself, I can't change barber. I've been coming here for the last 6 months, 7 months. Who am I gonna go to now, right? And the service just gets tremendously worse every single time you go there. And then you start thinking to yourself, a business decision has to be made. something has to change because this is not normal. Like, I once went to my barber, man. Listen to this, fellas. I once went to a barber in which I showed him a picture of what I wanted. The guy just did whatever the fuck he wanted. That's called freedom, fellas. That's called not having a boss. That's called being your own man. Do you know how crazy that is? That you have someone who is a client, who technically is paying for your service, for you to do something that you asked, and they still say, I don't give a fuck, and you're still gonna pay. Do you know, I think that's the main problem with barbers, is the fact that we as clients, we as barber users, we as people who just got our hair all fucked up, should be able to say, I'm not gonna pay you for this. I refuse to pay you for this. There's no way this can even be legal. There's no way you hire a guy, there's no way you hire a fucking carpenter, a fucking contractor to remodel your house in X way, correct? He does whatever the fuck he wants to do with the house, and then at the end you're like, this is exactly what I didn't want, but here's the money either way. No one does that. No one would ever do that, but we do that with people who cut our fucking hair. Why? Why? This guy once messed up my hair so badly that I was thinking to myself, I'd rather just go bald and just rebuild, brick by brick, rebuild from the ground up, you know? Just do something new. Just go through the motions again. It's like I'm fucking 4 years old. Like I'm a baby, whatever. Whatever old you are when you start getting hair, you know? Just going through the motions again. Do you know how crazy that is? Do you know how wild, do you know how shitty of a barber you have to be? Like, I remember so vividly, like this guy would just, like I would get a shave, right? I started shaving at the barber, which by the way, it's the worst thing you could ever do. Like actual shave, like a clean shave. It's the worst thing you can do to a barber. Why? They don't give a fuck. They do not care. Bro, this guy would just leave me with random spots of hair on my face, and then I would have to go home and shave myself. Again. And again, why are we paying for this? Why would I hire a guy to rebuild my entire house, right? And he rebuilds everything, but he forgets to put a fucking toilet in the bathroom. I think that's quite important, isn't it? Isn't a fucking toilet important? I'm thinking it just might be, but it just completely avoids that and completely doesn't give a fuck about that. But still, you smile and you say, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This was exactly this was exactly what I needed. What I just needed was to pay like 18 fucking bucks. Let's not even say 18. I think at my peak I was paying like 25 bucks to cut my hair and get my beard done. 25 fucking bucks for a guy to just not do what the fuck I wanted him to do. Now, again, fellas, this doesn't happen in any other profession. Any other fucking profession. A mechanic might scam you a little, sure, but a mechanic is different. Because unless you have the knowledge, you don't know what if he's saying is truth or false. A barber is just scamming you on the dot. A barber is basically a guy from India who's working at a call center in front of you cutting your hair. This was a very good stereotype. This was a very good stereotype that was just used, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. This guy just scammed me. I was just fucking scamboozled in real life. It's not even a scam, it's a robbery. How can you say to me with a straight face? Then you get this fucking stupid ass double-edged mirror to show the back of my head. Like I give a fuck about the back of my head. I don't give a fuck about the back of my head, fellas. Who the fuck looks at me from the back? If I'm speaking to you from the front and I look like shit, you think I care about how my back looks? I don't give a fuck. I look like Ferb from Phineas and Ferb from the back, man. Who the fuck are you fooling showing me my back like that's gonna make anything better? These fucking barbers, these fucking shit barbers just fuck your shit up and then get these double-edged mirrors show you your back like you don't look like Ferb from Phineas and Ferb in the back. Trying to flex something. Get the fuck off. Get this mirror off me. Get this fucking, get my shit straight, bitch ass. You know what I mean? Do you know how confident you have to be a shit barber and still pull out the double-edged mirror to show the back? The fuck are we flexing? I've seen the front. I know, I see how shitty the front is. Why are you showing me the back? You think the back is gonna be any better than than the front? Being a shit barber is so easy, man. You just pull up to work, have the whole day non-booked, have like 2 or 3 sessions booked, right? Pretend you're busy all day. Be at a balcony, be on your fucking cell phone the whole day, right? Like if you work at a barber shop and you have a salary, so it's not even like you're working from like a commission, so each person you get that you cut the hair is the money you get. If you're a barber on a salary, you're the biggest scammer on the world, man. You can just fuck people up for no reason, for fun, for funsies, man. For fucking funsies. I might just become a barber, yo. I might just become a fucking barber. Fuck some people's hair up. That would be funny. Just fuck some people's hair up and then pull out my cell phone. You know when they fuck you, you know when those barbers fuck your shit up and then they pull out the cell phone, you know damn right that's for a group chat, man. You know damn right that's for the barber group chat. That's not, you don't even see your shit on Instagram, on the barber's Instagram page. That doesn't even go on the page. That's just for the group chat. That's just for the group chat. It's like those people who study medicine and there's a guy knocked out right in front of you who has his intestines completely out. And then there's this residency, these fucking doctor-ass little students, bitch-ass students who are out on their cell phones taking picture of you. You're there, mouth open. You're completely mouth breathing. The fucking doctors didn't even think about putting a little nasal strip on your nose so you wouldn't mouth breathe. They have this tube down your throat so you can breathe. Then there's these bitch-ass residency doctors, not even doctors, student doctors, taking pictures of you. And you know damn well that's going on their Instagram close friends or their Instagram story in general if their account is private. Fuck it. If they're crazy like that, they might just post that shit on their fucking Instagram page that's public. It's not like you're ever gonna find out about it, you know? These people don't give a fuck. They don't. They don't give a fuck. These barbers are menaces to society. These barbers are crazy, man. These motherfuckers will look you straight in the face. Talk about some fucking, hey, can I get a video of you? Fuck no. Did you see what you just did to me? Not that my hair is, my barber right now, which is a lady barber. Hey man, she fucks my shit up real good, I'm not gonna lie. She cuts my shit good. I can't lie, fellas. Can't lie. Probably the best barber I've ever had. Okay? Can't lie. And it's a woman. So you damn right. You know how people say that women can't do things, right? I'ma keep it a bucket. We give women a couple of more years. We give women like 200 years. If it's something that it isn't required, like physicality, they just completely take over from us. If it isn't something that you need to be physical, like a sport that's like football, soccer, whatever. I'm not talking about American football. I'm talking about the real football, right? If it isn't something like that, because it's not like women are gonna fucking change in the next 100 years. It's not gonna be some fucking women walking around the street named LeBron Jameson, you know, right? It's not gonna be like a woman that's gonna average a triple-double in the NBA. I don't think that's gonna happen. But, for example, chess. You give women a couple more years to really get into this chess thing, So I don't know. This might be a little controversial, but I think they could take over from us. You know what I mean? I think that we just have a lot of years of advance compared to them. But either way, like she just cleans my hair real good. She cuts my hair real good. She's not one of those fucking stupid ass barbers that you show them a picture and they're like, and they just do. You show them a mullet and this guy just gives you a buzz cut. You show them a fucking mullet and immediately you just went to and you're like, hold on, what are we doing here? That's rad. It's fucking bollocks. That's bollocks, fellas. I don't even know how long this episode has been. I feel like I've been driving for fucking 2 hours. Oh, okay, I think, by the way, I think this barber thing could be a bit. I'm thinking, I don't know. There's a lot of bits that I started doing in Portuguese when I started doing comedy that I just completely like threw away because I would get mad because people would never like get what I was talking about like this barber thing. But I don't know. I don't think that's fair to say. I think the barber thing that they would get, but maybe they would probably not even get it. Think that if whatever, I don't want to get into that. I've been thinking about really getting into the nitty-gritty of things about the stand-up. So I've been thinking about starting to go at least every other week to Porto to also do an English show there, because there's also an English night there. Yeah, it's gonna be like 7 hours of a bus drive to get there, but just to do like 10 minutes. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I'm really trying to grind this out. I don't care. If you would have told me that I would have to drive those 7 hours, that's a different conversation, because I genuinely hate driving and I get very sleepy when driving, especially during the night. And I don't think that would just be, I don't think that this guy on the moto fucking bike needs to relax, because I'm going way too fast. I do not care. Yeah, just overtake me, just don't fucking die. Yeah, bro, just whatever, man. I fucking hate guys who drive motor fucking bikes. Just bikes in general. Not if you're driving a normal ass bike, not if you're being a normal individual. If you're being a normal person, I don't give a fuck. If you were one of those guys, this guy was going like 130. We're not even on the highway, fellas. The maximum velocity here is 90 kilometers per hour. This guy is going at least 130. I fucking sneeze at you from my car. You're dead. Why? Like, why would you do this to yourself? Like, what's the point? I can't fucking wait to catch this guy, to see this guy at the traffic light that there's at the end of this fucking freeway. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know. But yeah, as I was saying, like, if you would have told me that I would have to drive every other week 7 hours to do a gig, I would probably tell you that, I don't know. I think I would have to make the effort for it, right? But it'd also be very expensive. It would be it's so expensive to like drive around Portugal, like from Lisbon to Porto, that non-ironically, it would probably just be more worth it for me to catch a plane and go to Spain to do shows there. That's how ridiculous it is to drive. If I go to Porto and come back, that's $40 just on tolls. That's probably like $70 to $80 in gas, right? Like $70 probably. That's $110 just to go to Porto to do a show. Do you see how not worth it is? You know what I mean? Like for $100, I can go to Barcelona. Oh shit! I can go to Barcelona like for $40. I can go to Barcelona like from a Friday to a Saturday. I don't even get a fucking apartment there. I just go there, I do the shows, and I get the earliest flight back. I go out at night, I just get drunk as fuck. I go out at night, I go to the Uber to go to the airport, and I'm back in Lisbon. And that's like 100. I can spend like $100 to go and for one night to Barcelona. And I'm going out at night and I'm getting super fucking drunk. Do you know how crazy that is? That's ridiculous. I can go to Barcelona on a Friday, be back on a Saturday morning. It's stupid. It's stupid. The costs, everything in Portugal is so fucking expensive for no reason, man. This country is a joke. But yeah, something that I've also been thinking about is also traveling more. Oh, fuck, guys. Oh, you guys are... Come back. Come back, fellas. Got you. Oh, what the fuck just happened? I got you, fellas. I got you, fellas. Something, okay, but the face scan isn't working anymore, but we'll just have to work with it. Oh my fucking goodness gracious. We're in the trenches now, fellas. We are deep in the trenches. Anyways, we're just gonna do our best with what we have. Been really trying to change my perspective in the way that I look at Europe as a continent, right? What the fuck is going on? As in, I'm gonna try and look more into Europe more as the United States of America, as in this is just I don't support this at all. I'm not for like I'm not gonna get into politics. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's just the way that we in Europe look at distances. I think we have to sort of change that paradigm. That paradigm. I think it's paradigm you say. I think we have to change that. We have to change that in a way that, for example, for me, a 3-hour drive is way too fucking much. A 3-hour drive is the end of the world. A 3-hour drive, I go from Lisbon to Porto, okay? I'm in another fucking place. I'm really far away from home, right? A 3-hour drive for an American is nothing, right? A 2-hour plane drive is nothing. It should be considered nothing, but for me as a Portuguese person, I'm in Barcelona. I am so far away from home. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really far away from home if I do a 2-hour plane drive. But I'm trying to change my mind around that, because that's just how the Americans look at their country. Not that Europe is a country, or I think it should be a country. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that for me, I think that would work really well into like helping me cope with the distances that a person has to do. Like, if you tell me that I'll do a 2-hour, I don't think I'm making much sense, but if you tell me that I have to do a 2-hour plane drive to go do like fucking 6 shows, that's a 2-hour plane drive. Do you know how short that is in reality? Oh, fuck. Anyway, we're here, fellas. I have to go. 30-minute episode. I didn't think that was that long. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much. 30-minute episode, that's great. To compensate for the other episodes that I haven't been doing 20 minutes. But yeah, I have to go. Shalom, salam alaikum, namaste, goodbye, take it easy, stay sharp, stay frosty. You snooze, you lose. Stay snoozing.